Marvel's been pumping out a lot of garbage content when it comes to the theaters and on streaming, and a lot of people, quite frankly, have just walked away. No longer do they have stories about characters that they care about, so they're just done with the MCU. But there's one upcoming project that some people are looking at, and they're very worried about what might happen because it does involve a character that they care about, on a show that they cared about, and that, of course, is Daredevil. The first few seasons of Daredevil on Netflix are probably some of the most highly respected pieces of comic book material that's ever been put on a screen, whether the big or small screen. And when Marvel made the big announcement that they were bringing back Daredevil, but it's gonna be a little bit different this time, a little more Disney-fied, people were rightly worried about what might happen. And we've seen criticism from people attached to the old Daredevil show, like the stuntman for Daredevil, who basically said what they're doing is egregious to the character. The way he was portrayed in She-Hulk was just laughable, and a lot of people are calling it a big mistake. Netflix Daredevil stuntman criticizes Disney Plus reboot decisions. Well, now you have another person that was attached to that original Daredevil show on Netflix that's speaking out, and that's the showrunner, Steven DeKnight. A Disney scam. Netflix Daredevil showrunner slams MCU reboot decision. And this has a little bit more to do with what Disney's doing in general than just the way the character's being depicted, but interesting nonetheless that for this show that a lot of people are paying attention to because they're worried that another character they care about, another story they care about is going to get destroyed by Marvel. And now you hear something like this. Netflix Daredevil showrunner slammed Marvel Studios and Disney online for the upcoming rebooted series starring Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. Considering the return of Cox, D'Onofrio, and Jon Bernthal's Punisher, many fans have been questioning whether this is a continuation of the Netflix series or a total reboot. While Marvel hasn't explicitly called it a reboot, decisions like recasting Vanessa Fisk, redoing Kingpin's origin, and not bringing back Foggy and Karen clearly indicate this is a new story. Netflix Daredevil showrunner calls out Disney. The showrunner of Netflix Daredevil Season 1, Steven DeKnight, has responded to a post on Twitter regarding Daredevil Born Again Disney Plus reboot. He was recently tagged in a message posted by Thomas identifying himself as a member of the Netflix Marvel shows who wrote, "They canceled Daredevil crew once they got a full raise and holiday and paid vacation." And here's this tweet in question. Not only did they cancel Daredevil once crew got full raise and holiday vacation pay, the Disney Plus reboot is back to Season 1 IATSE contract terms. It's a fucking scam. I wonder if @Steven DeKnight knows that. And he responds, and he puts this out there. He does. It's an old Disney scam where they slightly rename a series to reset contract terms back to the first season. Needs to be addressed by all the guilds, unions, and be crushed. Now, of course, I have my problems with a lot of stuff going on, all the arguments between the unions, all this bullshit. But nevertheless, we have seen this tactic from Disney over and over again. Whether that's the official reason they're doing Daredevil Born Again instead of just the 4th season of Daredevil, which would fit into continuity, that remains to be seen. But he's calling out something that a lot of people have called out before. Disney Channel childhood actor Joey Bragg recently addressed a similar situation to what DeKnight brought up. On the Cash Cuties podcast, he explained the company didn't have to pay 100% of the minimum wage to actors during the first 3 seasons. In the 4th season, Disney rebooted the series to Liv and Maddie Callie style, utilizing this loophole to pay its talent less money. Other Disney shows have done the same thing. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana in their 4th seasons rebranded as Sweet Life on Deck and Hannah Montana Forever. Now, whether or not this was the full intention behind it and how much of it is going to be different, that remains to be seen. There's a lot of people that hope this never comes out. This never sees the light of day because they want the first 3 seasons of Daredevil to remain untouched and not pillaged by Disney, which is in all likelihood what they're going to do. But it's certainly interesting to see so many people who are attached to the old Daredevil series shit-talking Disney about what they're doing to this now. Whether it's the depiction of Daredevil, whether it's what the stunts look like, or whether it's Disney's business practices. Looks like a lot of people not happy about what the MCU's about to do to this character. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.